For 11 years, Donna Brooks acted like she didn't notice. Didn't notice the eye rolls. Didn't notice the fake smiles. Didn't notice how her daughter lowered her voice at dinner parties whenever Donna opened her mouth. Truth was, she noticed everything. She just learned a long time ago that some people reveal their real faces when they think you're harmless. And Donna had gotten very good at looking harmless. The roast was still steaming in the center of the table when it happened. Rosemary, garlic butter, mashed potatoes whipped smooth enough to melt. 3 hours in the kitchen? 3 damn hours. Donna stood near the dining room doorway, wiping her hands on a faded dish towel while her daughter, Vanessa, scrolled through her phone like the meal had magically cooked itself. The house sparkled with money. Tall windows. Imported marble counters. A chandelier so expensive Donna was scared to dust it. Funny thing, half the down payment had come from money Donna loaned them years ago. Nobody ever mentioned that part. Vanessa finally looked up. She wrinkled her nose. Mom, seriously? Donna blinked. What? You smell like onions and grease. The room went quiet. Vanessa's husband snorted into his wine glass. Their teenage son kept staring at his plate like he suddenly discovered potatoes were fascinating. Donna forced a little smile. I've been cooking. Yeah, we know. Vanessa leaned back in her chair. You don't gotta turn the whole house into a truck stop diner every time people come over? People, right? Not family. Guests. Business friends. Neighbors with expensive watches and fake white teeth. Donna looked down at her apron. Small grease stain near the pocket. Nothing dramatic. Just ordinary. Apparently ordinary had become embarrassing. I was trying to do something nice. Vanessa laughed, short, sharp, cold. Mom, you always say that. Donna felt something pinch inside her chest. Not new pain? Old pain. The kind that already knew where it lived. Across the table, her son-in-law Derek raised his glass. Their teenage son kept staring at his plate like he suddenly discovered potatoes were fascinating. Donna forced a little smile. I've been cooking. Yeah, we know. Vanessa leaned back in her chair. You don't gotta turn the whole house into a truck stop diner every time people come over? People, right? Not family. Guests. Business friends. Neighbors with expensive watches and fake white teeth. Donna looked down at her apron. Small grease stain near the pocket. Nothing dramatic. Just ordinary. Apparently ordinary had become embarrassing. I was trying to do something nice. Vanessa laughed, short, sharp, cold. Mom, you always say that. Donna felt something pinch inside her chest. Not new pain? Old pain. The kind that already knew where it lived. Across the table, her son-in-law Derek raised his glass. No offense, Donna, but Vanessa's right. You gotta modernize a little. Modernize. Donna almost smiled at that. Funny word coming from a man whose startup existed because she'd quietly signed a loan guarantee he still didn't know about. But she stayed quiet. Like always. Vanessa stabbed her salad. You know what your problem is? Donna looked up slowly. You think effort equals value. The sentence landed harder than yelling would've. Because it came polished. Practiced. Like something Vanessa had been saving. Donna's fingers tightened around the dish towel. What does that mean? It means... Vanessa sighed dramatically. Just because you work hard doesn't mean people owe you admiration. Derek nodded like he'd just heard TED Talk wisdom. Donna stood frozen near the doorway. The chandelier lights blurred for a second. Not tears. Just pressure. 11 years of pressure. 11 years of being treated like outdated furniture nobody wanted to throw away because technically it still belonged to the family. Vanessa kept going. You cling to stuff nobody cares about. Homemade dinners, handwritten cards, old traditions. That's not how life works anymore. Donna looked around the table. Nobody stopped her. Nobody said, hey, that's your mother. Nobody. And somehow, that hurt worse than the words. She walked quietly back toward the kitchen. No dramatic exit. No speech. Just silence. The same silence she'd worn for over a decade. Inside the kitchen, she gripped the counter and stared at the dark reflection in the window. Outside, rain tapped softly against the backyard fence. Donna inhaled slowly. Garlic. Butter. Dish soap. Home. Or what used to feel like home. Then she heard Derek's voice floating in from the dining room. He thought she was out of earshot. Honestly, she's lucky we let her stay here this long. Small laugh. Glasses clinking? Vanessa answered. I know. But what am I supposed to do? She'd never survive on her own. That one, that one almost made Donna laugh. Wouldn't survive. Interesting. Because upstairs inside a locked cedar chest sat documents nobody in this house knew existed. Investment statements, property records, stock certificates, quiet decisions made over years nobody bothered asking questions. Donna pressed both palms flat against the countertop. Her heartbeat slowed. Not from sadness, from clarity. Because suddenly, something became very simple. These people didn't think she was family. They thought she was dependent, temporary, convenient, safe to disrespect, safe to underestimate. Big mistake. Huge. Donna dried her hands carefully, folded the towel, straightened the silverware drawer nobody appreciated being organized. Tiny habits, tiny rituals, tiny pieces of dignity. Then she walked upstairs. Her knees complained halfway up. Age had opinions. She ignored them. Inside her room sat an old cedar trunk tucked beneath the window. Ugly little thing. Vanessa once called it depression furniture. Donna opened it anyway. Inside were neatly stacked folders. Blue, green, cream-colored. No dust. She checked them often. Not because she doubted herself. Because numbers told the truth when people didn't. She pulled out one envelope. Stamped. Sealed. Official. The amount printed across the portfolio summary still looked unreal sometimes. $11,300,000. $11.3 million. Built quietly, patiently. Land deals. Energy leases. Early tech investments. A lifetime of watching opportunities while everyone assumed she only knew recipes and gardening tips. Donna traced the edge of the envelope with one finger. Downstairs, laughter echoed faintly through the vents. Her daughter laughing. The same little girl who once called her superhero while sitting on a tractor seat wearing oversized rain boots. Funny how love changes shape. Funny how respect disappears slower than you notice. Donna closed the folder, locked the trunk, and for the first time in 11 years, she stopped asking herself how to earn their kindness. Instead, she asked a different question. A dangerous one. What happens when I stop protecting people who never protected me? Downstairs, someone called for dessert. Donna looked toward the bedroom door, then toward the locked trunk. A slow smile touched her face. Not warm, not cruel, just finished. Because somewhere across town, a lawyer was expecting her call Monday morning. And nobody downstairs had the slightest clue their lives were about to get very uncomfortable.